This is how well, today we had the Black Friday thing, as you could tell. It's still the same thing going on. Absolutely no guidelines followed. Nobody cares. So if y'all have played that Tom Clancy game or whatever, they said this is how it began. That type of thing. Assuming it might get worse. And so, in reference to the situation from my last blog, they just told me they needed the documentation, which I have. At this point, it's like, oh, that's a LSD type of thing where I took the picture. So I don't really buy anything for me. There's nothing I really need. It's just like materialism. That's typically how it is. Like the other day, I went to Clark's right here, and I got a pair of boots for like $10. Whereas they have some like boots ranging from like $100 to $200, and that's a waste of money. Like if you have that type of money, go ahead. But I'm cool. The design was cool. The insulation was cool. The color was cool. Color swatch. So for $10, I thought that was a pretty good deal. I'm pretty sure all these stores have a lot of sales going on. Levi's is still selling stuff, I guess. I was supposed to get a cologne, but I don't have time to wait around and try to beat the lines and all that shit. So, not getting anything from there. And so, like right now, the last time I checked the other phone, interceptions. It's typically become a common thing. And that's like not even cool at all. This was where I was gonna get a different pair of glasses, but I'm not sure if I want to. 60%. What the fuck, guy? Let's see. Hi. Are these for women or men?
Are you looking for men's or women's?
Some type of aviator. These are $20. I'll take these. Wait, which ones are darker? Yeah. No, I like aviator specifically. Are these the same?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take those. These are women? These are unisex? These right here? I'll take these. Yeah. Okay. I was supposed to get my, these are too much, so I was like, I'm guessing these are like over $100.
Well, right now it's $150.
So how much?
Most of them are usually between like 100 and 150.
What would this be then?
Those?
79, 80? Just $80.
Oh yeah, because you do have sale on 30.
I'll take both of these. models that I currently have, but I don't like them. Oh, I was recording a video, but yeah. Is it card?
Yeah, do you want to give me your name and email and stuff?
Yeah. Anthony.
Last name?
Brito.
And email?
The full name that I just gave you. IL at TUTANOTA.com.
And phone number?
312-447-4466.
So it's going to be 2204.
Okay.
Go ahead and
Receipt. Printed. And if possible, emailed. I mean, I think I'll wear them out. It's a nice switch. I'm tired of these. I love aviators.
Yeah, the gold's nice too. So I'm going to get your receipts.
Thank you. So, this is a store that I haven't had any time to come because I've been working for like the entire month that I've been here. I was originally gonna get the aviators over there, but those are like $200. And these are a nice style. They're kind of similar to the ones I had. It would have been perfectly like black like these. That would have been better, but whatever. This is good enough.
So bring your receipt and your email to be
Okay.
You're all set.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good night.
Enjoy your holidays. Well, I said I wasn't gonna get anything for me, but I got myself this. Back on the aviator bandwagon. Can I grab something from the back? And so these aviators look pretty cool. The old ones that I had were Ray-Bans, but I broke them. And since then I've learned not to buy expensive ass shit. These were a pretty good deal, $20. Can't complain. Let's see, what do they have? They said this one is supporting some type of thing. 4.5. I've never tried this one, but I'll try it. Typically get the PBR. Back to my college days, but not in college anymore, so whatever.
Please, somebody, please.
What is on this? This time.
Yeah.
I'll be back. We gotta use the facility.
Alright. Alright, it's gonna be $2.97. Cash back?
No.
Alright, you're all set.
Thank you.
Two others.
Yeah. Thanks.
Bye, have a good one.
Thank you.
Alright, so this is all I got from me. They were supposed to have pretty good deals at Best Buy. I was trying to get my laptop, but I don't have any time to get there in time. And so, to end the, well, I'll keep talking for a bit. Basically, to everybody who did come out and shop at our store, cool. If not, whatever. In reference to my last vlog, finally filed it, even though I went to every other place except them first. I couldn't get through to corporate. I didn't expect to get through to corporate, and I literally was calling corporate like since Tuesday. I was calling corporate after I got off work. So I called them Wednesday, nothing. I called them Thursday, nothing. Called them today, nothing. I must have dialed at least 50 times. I tried every option, right, for forever. I couldn't get through. And so, like, when I went to the ER and everything for that, because it was, you know, the pertinence of it regardless. They just gave me paperwork, basically told me your situation doesn't fall under criteria, or you're poor, you don't have any money to pay for this, so we're just gonna let you go fuck yourself. That's the way I saw it. That's the way it really seemed. Because preventative medicine was like $1,000. And what another hospital asked me was like, well, don't you have insurance? Of course I do. I have Blue Cross Blue Shield community plan. But unfortunately, they did not care, or they thought it was no big deal. It was here in my hand. Today we made a formal report with my managers, and I just don't understand why somebody would do that. They want medical documentation. Of course they're gonna get it. I went to Walgreens before I came here and I said, look, here's the situation. I've been working, I haven't had time to go anywhere. I reported this, what can you do? This happened in 2017. They gave me this. This happened on November 24th, 2020. I still have time. They said, oh, well, unfortunately, you need to contact your doctor. I must have called my doctor over 10 times. No answer. I don't have anything in the slightest, so like at this point I'm not worried, but at the same time, the very fact that they didn't want to prescribe preventative medicine given the nature of the situation, and even you guys who watch my videos, like when I told you all, I don't know how the laws work in your states or your country or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. I'm in Chicago, I'm in Illinois. You all know my backstory, you all know everything that's been going on. I'm not going to reiterate myself, but yeah, we'll see what happens. And then I called an organization and they told me, look, you're overreacting. The chances are under 1%, not even 1%, zero. You're almost 100% more likely to get struck by lightning or shot or killed in another way than you are to contract through somebody stabbing you. And I said, okay, I really hope so, because the hospital I went to was a really prestigious one, and they must know what they're doing if they didn't want to prescribe anything. They said in my case it would be too dangerous to prescribe me preventative medicine after that exposure, because it would be too dangerous. How exactly? At this point, it can't be any more dangerous than that, or whatever situations that I've been dealing with. I have a whole host of situations. They all started after my work injury. November 10th, 2016. Since then, it's been painful. I can't even do my old job, which was unloading trucks, and I love that job. I'm not this type of person that works at these stores. I'm more of a person that drives trucks or works unloading trucks, and I can't do that because it's physically demanding and I can't take the pain of it. I don't take anything for my pain. I just live with it. I do physical therapy when I can. I currently go to the same hospital, but this was the emergency room that I've never been to. And so 72 hours is up. this point, I don't know exactly how to feel. I did everything I could. I went all the way there. They didn't give me anything. I reported it ahead of time. I tried calling corporate, nothing. I made a report. They finally took it in today. They're asking for medical documentation, like I said, which they will get. I've been getting tested every month for everything. Everything's been fine. I even did a rapid antibody test. Came back negative. So at this point, all I'm trying to say is I neither have any STD nor any disease, viral infection, nothing at all. But should I have had the possibility, or if I, in all honesty, I don't know, I'm not a medical professional, do have something. I went to a prestigious hospital. They didn't want to prescribe the preventative medicine. I'm sure the cost had absolutely nothing to do with it. And I'm not gonna lie, it really does stress me out because it seems like they're taking everything so lightly when it wasn't even a possible thing. It was 100% an exposure. And pardon me while I put this in my bag. This isn't like I think this happened, I think this and that. No, this definitively happened, and I showed them the hand and all this stuff. And so like that really fucked my whole Thanksgiving up, and it really messed up the whole Black Friday thing. And I really can't even enjoy like whatever the hell it is. I mean, not to say I couldn't even enjoy shit regardless prior to the situation, because there's just a lot of like shit that's going on with all of my cases, the backtracking. I barely got approved for unemployment right after I got a job, and that took what? Years. I've been unemployed for 4 years. And then I finally get a job and I get this BS. And then during that 5 years, somebody hacked my identity and they were defrauding me, creating accounts and all this shit, and using my name to open up like car credit, credit card credit. All this shit was happening in the background. And then to make matters worse, I had to prove my identity twice. I had to shut down the accounts twice. I had to do all this shit, and it seems like the same city never helped. I had to take it a step higher. I always had to take it to a higher authority, a higher level, because they never listened in this city. And to those of you that tell me, yeah, Chicago's corrupt, 100%, you bet your bottom dollar it is. I like it here in this area, in this little village area, like the burbs, you would call it, than I do in the inner city. The inner city is horrible, and I hate it. It sucks. It breeds corruption. It's the worst place to live. Property's devaluating. All these people have like no incentive to actually help each other out. The state of affairs in relation to business and auditing sectors is garbage. It's horrible. And if you think this is something that only affects me, it's not. Because you could be minority or not. Shit, people get cheated out of their benefits all the time. Look at how many homeless people we have. Look at how many vets we have. Look at how many people do not have the luxury of having a job or even being able to like go on Black Friday shopping. And it's like they must apply for their benefits, but they never get through. If it took me years to just get unemployment certification and like, you know, all this shit, imagine what they go through. And that's kind of the way I look at things, because when I step up for myself, I'm kind of like, it's not just me doing it for me. I feel like I represent a broader ideal in terms of like society. So even through like activism for like, let's say identity theft, bringing awareness to it in terms of my own situation, why I allude to the situation in general. That's what it is. And like Chicago really is corrupt because the governor, the mayor, the district attorney, all of them are in somebody's back pocket, and it's just corrupt as fuck. The whole system needs to be completely reformed, audited, 100%. Labor unions are in talks with like, you guys know who, criminal affiliates and organizations. That's how it is. That's the real world. I don't know what type of like rose-tinted glasses everybody walks around with, but this isn't some type of thing where, in short, it's basically money that makes the world go around. All this shit. So the only way your little Black Fridays and all this like corruption and stuff happens is because of money. That's it. And to bring the video to a close, this is the only thing I bought for myself, glasses. I didn't buy anything for me on Black Friday. I don't need anything. And yeah, I guess this was meant to be more of like an update on day to day. After yesterday, after Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's a consecutive thing. Basically, if in relation to my other video, I gave them all the information. If after 1 month, 100%, I test back and it has some shit, then we know what happened because it's bullshit. And I did a prior one and a rapid one. And I've been testing for, like I said, the past 3 years for everything. There's no other way. I was turned around, pricked me in my hand deep. I took pictures, I told the doctors that, I told my medical doctor that, I told my friends that, I told everybody that, and physically there were witnesses there, so the same logic and reasoning I apply to every other situation in terms of like even my identity theft, I apply to everything. So to not be such a downer, I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you're enjoying Black Friday. And hopefully you're all having a way better time than me. Peace out. Rosemont Fashion Outlets. Come check out the deals.